We are back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I be
Speedy.
up in this.
It'd be nice if you told me we were going. I'm like, I wasn't even prepared. Like, hello. I didn't even open up my can. Now it's going to make a noise.
Say you didn't open up your hoo-ha. In the house we got.
Shelly Rio.
And in the house behind the glass curtain, the Honorable Nick Shabazz.
Shout out to Kanye West for that play.
What Kanye do?
He did the baby Jesus birthday play. I don't know.
Jesus birthday.
Kanye
play?
West. Jesus didn't celebrate his birthday, my nigga. You cannot then celebrate it. But anyways, yeah, he wore all silver for some reason. Yeah, he painted his whole body silver, and he wore like a silver drink thing. Yeah,
show me a picture, brother. This was this weekend?
Yeah.
I thought he went to the jail to talk to the inmates or sing to the inmates.
That was last weekend.
I was tripping because you see that tape on the ground? Don't cross his line. He crossed the line, hugging motherfuckers. I guess it's okay for him to do it. And then in the jail, I don't know.
Shout out to Kanye, man. I hope he's doing all right, man.
I did buy a pair of Yeezys, those Yeezy slip-ons. You know what I'm talking about? The little slide-ins, little slides.
Have you seen his new slides? I know we doing sneaker heads in a minute.
Yeah, that's the ones I got. They ain't got here yet.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
They look comfy, Bo. Did you hear me? They look comfy.
Can you see that?
Oh, he's the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz.
I always wonder, like, when I see people like that on the street, like, making money,
Yeah,
like, how long does it take to wash all that off? And then does your skin look, like, disgusting since you wear that every day?
Wow, Shelly.
Because, like, if you wear makeup every day, your skin breaks out. So that's, like, worse than makeup.
Shelly, are you going to date the guy?
Heck
Doesn't
no.
matter.
I'm just worried about their skin.
They're making money.
Shout out to Kanye West, man.
Listen.
I don't know what's going on.
Why was he dressed as a
skin.
Tin Man?
It was part of a play he was in.
A play where? At a church?
It was for Jesus' birthday. I don't know.
His birthday ain't
It's like in July anyway.
We almost fucked up.
Actually, it's in the springtime.
I almost said it's not till December 20th.
Nah,
that's not his birthday.
Yeah, he was born in the
That's why we
springtime.
celebrate it.
If anybody wants
So
to
why
do
did they
it.
move it to December?
Because when they took over, when they conquered different lands, they had to get the people to be in agreement, right? Because you can't have everybody going against you. So they had to incorporate a lot of their old traditions with the ones they brought in. So when Caesar came along, he wanted everybody to worship white Jesus, and the people there was like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing it. So he was like, look, y'all can keep this holiday on the 25th, and we would just change it to his birthday, and we just make it all one thing. So that's how they agreed on it. Much like Halloween, much like all the holidays.
I started watching on Netflix. I'll probably talk about it again on Wednesday, but
shout out to Netflix.
Just because you mentioned that. Shaka Zulu. So I saw
a remake or the old one?
The old one. I saw the old one back in the day, and then I started watching it, and I didn't remember the beginning part that England went there, grabbed the land, like they did everywhere, and then when the people came to England and said, "Okay, cool, y'all been there for a long time, we want our shit back," England said, "Nah, we gonna keep that," and that's what they did. They just kept it, but they were scared of Shaka. They was very, very scared of Shaka. Shaka was able to unite. And it's something about someone who can unite people to do, like you said, to do one thing that is a problem for people who, like, don't. Like, that's why I think it's very weird that we don't have any black leaders like that, like we did back in the day, that would unite people and get you to go march. You know how good you got to be to get people to go march? Regardless of if you march, whatever you're marching about, but to get that many people to agree to show up and we're going to march and hold hands, and no matter what the fuck these people do, we'll be back tomorrow and do it again. Just incredible. Incredible for a person to have that kind of power.
Yeah, shout out to Shaka Zulu.
Yeah, if you get a chance, it's on Netflix. Netflix has opened their library. They're doing a lot of old shows. She's Gotta Have It was on there. I watched it like I'd never seen it before. It was fucking Spike Lee. It was a genius for that to be his first movie. He killed it. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name and do you like Shaka Zulu?
First off, yes, that's a great movie, but you know why there are no more black leaders? Because nowadays they have given this thing called an opinion, and they given this thing called the internet, where they figure, you know what, fuck it, I can say everything I want to say online, and I really don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but it's even on Yeezy on him, he's able to unite people, which is a very powerful thing. Now, I'm probably not going to go to the church. When he comes to Chicago, are you going to go?
What's your name? Jenny. Nice to meet you, Jenny.
Vernon?
Did
we lose Vernon? Call back Vernon.
Vernon.
We lost Vernon.
Oh, Vernon, are you listening? I forgot to tell you.
When who comes?
Oh, wait,
who
what
comes
the heck?
to Chicago?
I mean, not when because he lives in Chicago. I'm saying when he does his Bible thing there, are you going to go to his church?
No, because Kanye West now is trying to he's trying to regain his place in heaven, which he lost with all the bullshit he was talking. And plus, more to the point, Kanye West is claiming to be God. So therefore, no.
Are you sure? I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Are you sure he said he's God?
He has said that he was Jesus. He has said more things that
not Jesus like.
It's more people. He wants people to worship him. Not happening.
Wait,
no.
so Vern, I know this has nothing to do with what we're
they do it
about.
blindly because they want to be. They want something to be and to feel like they're a part of something. No, I don't fuck with Kanye West like that.
Okay, Vern.
Ever since I've seen this whole thing of him and this era about him of in his concerts, worship me. I'm God. I'm the one you should be.
Sure he said that?
I'm good.
I don't want to step out and say he said that and he didn't say that.
Allegedly.
No, it ain't. You know what? It ain't what he said. It's the era about him. It's when he's out there on that stage. Yes, you want people to not worship you, but you want people to listen to what you're saying and follow your words. But no, he's trying to take it to a whole nother level.
Okay.
So no.
I got to look it up, Vern.
Hold on.
Vern has something to tell you.
Hold on, Vernon. How do you say all that when his album is called Jesus is King?
He's talking about him.
No.
He's not talking about the real Jesus. He's talking about him.
I don't think he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about the right one, but I don't think he's talking about himself either.
But my whole thing with Kanye West is that I understand what he's trying to do, and not to knock him,
So you
but
sympathize?
I appreciate. I know I said a whole bunch of bullshit a minute ago.
You did.
And then he said not to knock him though.
He's a nice guy. I'd kiss him.
Because that's one thing about most of us as black folks. We'll just talk negative about somebody, but then won't say anything positive.
Oh, so now this is the positive side.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
He's trying to make himself, better in the media. He's trying to get this crazy persona off of him. He's trying to get his wife to change her ways, but he forgot how he met her.
Yeah.
He forgot how the
Do a
world
video.
met her, and then he gets mad when people mention it.
Yeah. So,
He
Vernon, hold that thought,
He
Vernon.
had more dick in her than a jockstrap.
Whoa.
Wow.
Allegedly.
That is his wife.
His way.
Ain't no alleged, but
Vernon,
Okay.
Vernon. Shelly
have
had
you seen- have you-
Vernon,
do you know her
Vernon,
resume?
Vernon. Shelly has a question for you.
I don't have a question. I wanted to tell you something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tell him.
Can you hear me?
I'm
Vernon.
listening.
I made you an H8, a Christmas stocking. You can't see it because our camera is zoomed
I got you,
close to
Shelly.
us, but I just wanted to let you know you were added with H8 on our little Christmas stockings.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't.
We ain't putting
And,
shit in it.
I mean,
Your plane ticket.
but it's just
you
and
on
the government won't allow that to happen either. They just won't
don't
allow.
care.
They won't allow people of color to become too powerful.
No.
Because they find a vice, and then they give you that vice, and then they record you doing that vice, and then when they feel like you're getting a little bit too above yourself, then they put that out there so everybody can say.
Vernon, I think the internet was put into place to take people's because you got to look at the internet. Something will go viral, and the next day you would totally forget what went viral the day before.
Yeah,
Literally.
Exactly.
And it'll make that person a star for a week, and then you go, what happened to them? Nigga, they went back to their day job.
And then that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
This whole people running trying to get their little 15 or 5 minutes of fame.
'Cause
it is not that goddamn special.
Because for that 15 minutes, they're important in this world. A lot of people, everybody wants, not everyone,
No, they're
but certain people
important
just want to be.
themselves.
Well,
because
and then
nobody. I'm gonna tell you something that most people may not say, or may just they may
But
say,
you will.
but they'll say it behind closed doors. Nobody really cares about what somebody else is doing all day long.
No,
so
we don't.
You posting shit online saying, "Oh, I went to the bathroom. I went to this restaurant.
Oh,
I did
you
this.
making
I did
shit.
that." That's to make yourself feel important.
Shelly.
What? I'm trying to understand this video that we posted on Instagram of Jamie Foxx looking like a woman. I'm so confused.
Shelly,
Yeah.
I'm saying
I didn't
things
post
that
it.
are kind of you know.
I know, but when people start talking a lot, I just zone out. Sorry. I'm just being honest. It's nothing to do with you. I'm like this at
Shelly,
my
you
home,
shouldn't
too.
be honest all the
Yeah,
time.
you don't need to be honest every 5 minutes.
It's an East
Sorry,
Coast thing.
But
sorry,
you know,
caller.
But you know what? But I know. But more or less, Shelly, that's a problem that I think you need to
Work
Yeah.
on.
Shit.
And I know you said you have ADD and all this other stuff. They have medicine and stuff to help with that. So there's no excuse.
Smokey
But
Smurf.
I'm not gonna get on you about that because
it's
you
okay.
zone out because you choose to.
All right.
I mean,
Thank you,
I
Vern.
can't help it.
Shout
Leave
out to
me
Vernon.
alone. I can't
Because
help
I don't want to
it.
get rude.
Check that.
Damn, Shelly, it's Vernon. You can't check out on Vernon.
Shout out to
I
Vernon.
mean, I still heard some of it.
Do your shit.
So, oh look, see HA, it's right next to Speedy.
I got to
Wait, where's Vernon? Oh, Vernon's right next to Fatima and Darren. And if you guys know we're a listener supported show, so if you guys want to donate, you can Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Roll Out Digital. Every $10 you donate will go into this jar. As you can see,
And
we only have 3 names in here. We're not doing
And-
very well this month. I'm sorry.
And at the end of the month,
Well, I wasn't finished speaking.
Oh,
You just kept
sorry.
saying and I'm like, okay, do you have something else to say before I'm done? And then obviously we pick a name out of here and you will get a prize mailed to your home. Yes.
are you tasting yourself again?
Tasting myself. How do I taste myself? That's not tasting myself. You have to like lick yourself to taste yourself. I'm not a cat or a dog.
Allegedly. Anyway, also too, man, don't forget if you want to go on this comedy cruise, that's going to be off the chains because all the fans are going to be there. Hopefully, it's going down July 30th to August 1st, which is second, which is Thursday to Sunday. We'll be back on shore by I think it's like 6 or 4 o'clock Sunday morning, somewhere in there. And by the time you get your bags, you'll be ready to rock and roll. So I believe we're going to have a great time. Shelly is going to be there unless this stupid-ass family reunion shit jumps off.
It's not stupid.
Yeah, because nobody's your family. Your family's on the cruise. I'm your family, Tony, Dick.
But you said family shares DNA. And this is my actual DNA family that's having.
Oh, I
The
thought
family
that was.
reunion.
Oh, that's right. Your dad's side. I forgot. I thought that was.
But you
like-
are still my family.
I thought that was the shelter
No.
people. Anyway, so Shelly will kind of be there. Maybe she'll wear the earrings when she gets on the boat. Who knows? Depending on when they schedule her reunion. Hopefully, it's maybe.
I'll
before
find out
or after.
right around Christmas.
Be dope if they just came on the cruise. Anyway, if you definitely want to do it, 4 people in a room is the low price. It's $4.99. 4 in the room. 3 in the room. It's
Pete wants to know, are you going to do meat on the cruise?
no. Again, it hasn't been so weird. It was weird the first couple of weeks, and then when you see all the commercials, or you go to someone's house, or you go somewhere and you smell the food, and it's like brings back those. Damn, what's it gonna hurt to do it one time? But anyone knows that when you start something, the minute you sacrifice that one time, it becomes 2 times, and then
No, but
why'd you do it?
outside of that, because I have a friend that does that, and so she gave in. She's like, oh, it's a holiday, whatever, I'll eat meat. And she got extremely sick
Yeah.
from eating it. So
I don't know if I'll doubt if I get sick. I don't get sick. I'm not that kind of person like you, Shell. Shit don't just fuck me up because I stopped doing it. But I'm happy with how I'm living because I'm not sluggish anymore. I don't get sleepy and shit like I used to. When you eat a lot of chicken and all that shit. I love salmon though. Is that meat?
it's fish.
There it is. I love eggs. Is that meat?
If you're a vegetarian, that's still considered
No, not a vegetarian.
meat.
I just don't do
I
meat.
don't know.
I don't know what is that called, Nick? If you're just not doing meat, it's not that I'm a vegetarian.
Being soft. I don't know. I don't listen, man. I think it's so. I was just thinking about the other day. Everything you read is there. I'm a vegan. Listen, man. Shut up. Don't just because you eat vegetables don't make you a better person.
It don't make
It
Or
does-
skinnier.
Yeah, like all these people. I'm a vegan. You still drive a car, polluting the air.
Yeah.
You still using straws, killing turtles.
Yeah.
Okay. You still sitting on leather seats, wearing
You said
Jordans.
using straws killing turtles.
Yeah, the turtles.
That's
they-
why they stopped. That's why
Yeah.
they wanted people to stop using straws because apparently the straws, the turtles are getting them and they're trying
dolphins too. A lot of
Yeah.
times they get lodged in the little what's that? A little hole at the top.
to, and they ain't got no fingers to go and get that out.
Yes, and they're just rocking with a RB straw. Yeah, and their little flute.
They
nigga.
port hole.
Yeah, so yeah, but man, don't nobody care you eat a lot of vegetables, man. Just be a vegan and shut up.
Yeah.
Man.
or just live your life. I don't trip. Again, I'm gonna go on the cruise. I'm gonna find something else to eat, and I'll be fine.
You know why I don't believe the vegan hype? Because they keep making food. I just watched somebody make a vegan taco, right?
Yeah.
And I was so offended he called it a taco. So he's like, yeah, it's vegan though. I'm like, nigga, that's not a taco then. So he used almonds and cauliflower, right? And some kind of seasoning and stuff, and he baked it to make it the meat. And I'm like, my man, you could have just fried the taco shell, filled it with vegetables and avocado.
Yeah.
And I would have been cool. I don't
What
need.
if he's allergic to avocado? I'm allergic to avocado.
Fill it with vegetables in. No, throw some cheese. You could just put a bunch of veggies in there. So
she's
everything
allergic to
but she allergic to
Right.
life. Everything
Right.
but the. I just don't understand why vegans make food look like meat products.
Because I think for some people, they need to feel like
It's a
they're
visual
still
thing.
eating meat. And like I'll say that Impossible Burger, not the Impossible one, the one from Carl's Jr. That burger is probably one of the best I've ever had. That's not meat.
Wait, so did you stopped eating meat because you wanted to lose weight? Is that why?
No, I just wanted to see.
No, I'm asking.
Why are you frowning?
No, because if that was the reason, I saw something online. I haven't researched it, but they put up how much fat and everything's in a meat burger and how much is in a Beyond Meat burger, and the Beyond Meat actually had like double the amount of fat and stuff in it. So, I'm just gonna say.
Thank you for the negative
No
side.
problem.
Shelly's here for that. That's what she's here for. Again, not because I needed to lose weight or somebody said do. I did a challenge, a 20-day challenge to see if I can go 20 days without eating meat. Then when I got to 21 days, I was like, well, shit, let me see what happens. And I just start riding it out. And now we're at 3.5 months.
Yeah,
Almost 4 months.
that's fine if you just stumbled upon not eating meat. I was talking more so to people who are making a big deal out of eating vegetables.
Yeah, so. Again, if you make food that look like other food, that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. Nick has a problem with that. Nick don't want you to.
That's stupid.
Shelly just want meat in her mouth.
I think you
not
should
true.
just.
Shit
No.
that you eat meat.
I don't know. I just think lying to yourself seems kind of counterproductive.
Now tell me about this party that you did not invite me to.
What?
The party that you planned when I wasn't.
Oh,
here?
I thought this was at your house.
No, this is our Christmas party, our holiday party for the studio.
Oh yeah, we're doing a holiday party.
that
if
you
you're
planned
here in
and
town.
told me about.
Shut
like,
up.
Right, like
If you're here in town, we're gonna do it on the 20th, and it's a potluck party, so you bring what you want.
Yes, and we're gonna live stream it, so y'all that don't live here, you can watch.
And
us
someone
on
said
shenanigans.
because Shelly likes playing games, that we're gonna live stream the
Game night.
Game
Yes,
night.
and we're also gonna do a white elephant exchange. I'm so excited.
Explain what that is, Shell.
So in my world, I don't know if this is
Your
what the
other
real
half,
world
your,
is.
your white side.
The white elephant gift exchange is we pick a number, probably $20. Whoever wants to be included will buy a $20 gift, whether it's a funny gift, a cool gift, a gift card, whatever. And we put it in a pile, and then everyone picks a number, and whoever gets, obviously the first number gets to pick a gift, and then the second person gets to pick a gift, and so on. But if somebody has a gift that you want, you get to steal it.
and you
get
give
to-
them your gift.
Yes, and you have to give it up, but you can only steal it that same gift twice. So if I steal Speedy's gift and then Nick steals my gift, nobody can steal the gift from Nick.
From Nick. Got it.
Right. So it's going to be a fun
So you
little
want to be on the
game.
third. You want to be the third dude in.
Yes and no.
Yes.
If the first gift that was picked was something that was wanted, we will see. But we're going to
So
live
one
stream it.
gift-
It's going to be competitive.
So there's a
fun.
bunch of gifts, but one of them was $20.
No, they're all $20.
Oh, they're all $20.
But you could buy $20 worth of yarn.
Oh,
Right. Or I could buy a
wow.
$20 gift card to Starbucks. Like, so obviously you'd want the Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, unless you're a knitter, you would
I
want the yarn.
definitely don't want yarn. I don't knit. I don't have patience for that. That's for like old people.
So that's what we're doing here on the 20th of December, because we're going to take off from then. We won't be doing the show after that for that week, because it's going to be the holiday season.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm going to let everybody, even though everyone doesn't have to celebrate Christmas, but to have that time off to do what you want to do.
Yes, because you might celebrate Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or
Yeah,
just
shout out to
life.
Or life.
I'm celebrating Hanukkah this year.
Oh, you are? That's
Of
after
course.
Christmas, right?
No,
When is it?
I don't know what Christmas is.
Ooh,
but,
so
I'm saying it's after the 25th.
well, Hanukkah's for 8 days, so
it could
Hanukkah
fall-
or
Hanukkah. He's talking about Hanukkah.
it's for 8 days.
So Nick, are you gonna
What about
bring?
Kwanzaa?
What are you gonna bring? Are you gonna bring like potato latkes and some applesauce? I love that. So good.
Definitely not.
potato latkes?
Potato latkes. I used to
what
love.
is
We
that?
had this one Jewish boy in our class.
What is that?
I don't know. It's like this.
I'm not Jewish, Shelly. I'm a real Jew. From the
well,
tribe of
whatever.
Judah.
They eat these potato latkes. They almost look like hash browns, but they're
Gang,
not.
gang.
And you put applesauce and sour cream on them, and they're so
I've
yummy.
never heard of that.
That's because you're not Jewish.
How do you pronounce it?
Potato latkes. You can go to Trader Joe's. They have them there.
I'm good.
I'll bring some. How about that?
No. Don't
Speaking of Trader Joe's, I did go to Varates over the
What
weekend,
does that have to do with Trader Joe's?
and because they had some bomb food. I never, all grocery stores for the most part, Eastern California, I don't know about China, other states have like a little area you can kind of go get like a salad bar area.
Yeah.
So I went to Varates, and they had a whole little Mexican restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love Mexican food. It's probably one of my favorite Mexicans. So if it's Varates in your town,
tacos.
I went and got some tacos. I got some what's the thing with the matzah? What's that?
Matzo ball?
No, but
Soup?
no, I'm not talking
Oh,
about Jewish
sorry.
food anymore.
Oh,
I'm talking about
I thought-
Spanish food.
so-
Focus,
I don't know.
Shelly.
I never heard of Spanish matzah.
It could not be matzah. What do they make? Tamale.
Wow. I'm sorry. So why did you say matzah? Matzah is so different than tamale.
What do they use to make a tamale with?
Like a corn stalk
What
type of
do they
thing?
call that?
Tamale?
No, it's not.
I don't freaking know. I'm not freaking.
So why you jumping on me then?
Because I know it's not Jewish.
Anyways, but yeah, so if you got a Varates in your area, I hope I'm saying that right. Go over there and get some tamales. I had the cheese and jalapeno joint was bomb. So pops, you can get that. So I know
What
you
is
know
it?
it's a cheese and jalapeno tamale from Varates.
Cheese and jalapeno.
Yeah, you said you don't eat meat, so you can go experience that a little bit.
All right, I'll check it out. Just text me what
I
it
did
is.
see. I think I was at Ralph's.
Oh, shit.
Probably Ralph's. That's where I normally shop. They had this taco meat, but it wasn't meat. It was like the Beyond. It wasn't Beyond Burger, but it's like
Yeah, Beyond
whatever
Meat.
you do.
Impossible meat or something like that.
Yeah, Impossible. I don't know.
You see
whatever.
how she did me? Well, you know whatever that little shit you did.
Whatever.
I mean, I bought it. I'm gonna try it
Soft stuff you do.
just because.
We have a guest. Yeah, if y'all want to bring
All
her
right,
in.
let's bring the guest in.
I know we ain't talking about no meat and all that, but she's actually
I'm hungry.
she's actually a sushi. I think she's a sushi chef.
I don't-
Love it.
See, I
Bring
don't
it
eat
on in.
fish.
Yeah, that's what
Like
she
of
said.
no type? Oh, that's right, because you're allergic to everything.
I am, but that's not why I don't eat it. I don't eat anything that's in the shape of the animal, and I just don't eat fish.
Chicken is the shape of an animal.
No. Now, if you're eating it off the actual chicken, I won't eat it. If it's like chicken nugget, I'm cool. I can eat that.
Right here. Yeah, come on. Right here. So I don't get it. You don't eat anything that's the shape of the animal.
Like, no, like when you make the turkey for Thanksgiving, like if it's the actual turkey, I'm not eating it. I'll cook it. I cook it really great. Everyone loves it.
So
I'm not eating
when
it.
do you eat the turkey? When
Now,
you cut
if
him
I
up?
go to honey baked ham, it doesn't look like that. So I'm like, I'll eat that turkey. Or like turkey cold cuts. As long as it doesn't have the nitrates in it, though. And thank you. I don't want to
What?
say your name because this is your legal name, but I'm assuming this was Big Nice that just donated. So thank you.
Thank you,
I
Big
don't want to
Nice.
say
Appreciate
your
that,
legal
man.
name.
See, y'all just think it's me, and I'm always making fun of Shelly. She doesn't eat any food that looks like it came from that particular animal.
Right.
So fish, being it doesn't look like a fish because it's the piece of the
I mean,
meat.
it does because it's either the fish or the shrimp is in the shape of a shrimp or the salmon. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. Sorry.
Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Let me know when her mic's on, Nick. Again, so if you're making dinner for Shelly and you make chicken, make sure the chicken don't look like a chicken.
Right. But nobody makes me dinner except
Cut
my
him up.
husband,
Cut his butt up and then
So.
serve him.
Ew.
Then serve him to Shelly.
No.
Oh, speaking of that, so look, I just seen this restaurant over the weekend, right? And that was the guy's whole theme. The guy's whole theme was to make food that reminds you of the animal that you're eating, right? So, which sounds a little disturbing, right?
You got a
But
picture?
I'm a huge fan of this. No, just imagine. So he made chicken legs, right? But he kept the foot on it. So if you can imagine the leg and it got the feet at the back. Now, me personally, I think that's a great idea because then everybody would stop being vegans and stuff. Or you would just be a real vegan because you know that's a chicken leg you snacking on.
That's disgusting.
You
So-
see that ankle bone.
So if you see that little
No,
foot,
No.
you could, even though it's all fried and ready to go,
No.
seasoned.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Now, listen, I think that's what we need to do. When you get a rib, it should have a little bit of cow remnants on there.
Have a little microphone and move
Yeah, so you know.
No thanks.
where it came from. What he sacrificed.
I listen, which is possible. Yeah, I know you don't eat meat, but if you was eating meat, would you eat chicken with the foot on it?
No.
The foot that came with it.
Yeah, Jenny.
I, don't
I
care
know
what-
Jenny
where the
would.
foot came from. I wouldn't eat it. No.
Oh, well, hello.
Let me know if that's too loud.
No, it's fine. So yeah,
Right?
I eat dim sum. So we
See?
eat the
What is
the
dim sum?
So it's Chinese and just like Chinese appetizers, but there's an appetizer with chicken feet. So yeah, I'd eat that.
That's what I'm saying. There we
And
go, Jenny.
they saute it in a sauce. Yeah.
Talk about it.
In the house we have.
Hello, Jen.
Your last name is Sushi?
No, because I'm a sushi chef.
Oh, I knew that.
So it kind of So people were just kind of like, oh, Jenny, the girl that does sushi. So it became Jenny.
I don't do sushi,
Yeah.
but I know they have all types.
Yes.
But the ones I like a little bit of seafood, which is salmon and clam chowder. As far as I go.
Okay. So actually,
So what would you make for me?
Okay, so sushi actually means vinegared rice. When you're talking about like the raw fish, it's more of like the nigiri or the sashimi.
Okay.
But with sushi, since we're in America, you can do anything with it. A lot of fusion. So for you, since you like the cooked, or you like salmon that's cooked, right?
Yes.
So maybe I'd make you like a Philadelphia roll. But
And what's in that?
So it would be salmon and cream cheese with the rice on the outside. Or if,
Salmon and cream. I didn't even know
Yeah.
that went together.
that's kind of like a fusion too, because there's like, the what is it called? Bagels with
Okay.
like lox and cream cheese. It's very similar to that, but with the rice on the outside.
So what if you don't eat fish at all?
Yeah. So do you like chicken? Do you like chicken teriyaki?
Yeah.
So I would just do chicken teriyaki, put it in a roll with avocado, maybe
Can't
asparagus.
eat avocado. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm allergic.
Okay, so with just chicken then. Chicken teriyaki.
This is gonna, Jenny. This is gonna be the theme here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not allergic to
What
chicken,
about
though.
air?
And I can eat rice.
Yeah. So then you just roll it up, and then I'd cut it up, and then there's sushi.
Okay,
So
okay.
fusion.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the strangest thing you had to put together? Like someone's like, I want this.
Not the strangest, most difficult is I heard you guys talking about like vegans and vegetarians. They would ask me, "Oh, is the rice gluten free?" And I had to like sit there and think. I'm like, "Yeah, rice is gluten free, right? There's no wheat in it."
No.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah.
I put like I was like edamame and I think it was walnuts with
see, I'm allergic to
with
walnuts.
are
Damn it.
you?
Right.
How about almonds?
Almonds too. I just found that out, which is crazy.
How about life?
What the hell?
Let's go back
that's
to
why I drink
air.
rice
Let's go back
over
to
oat milk.
air.
That's what I
Okay. So what do you like to eat? What do you eat now?
I eat a lot of
Tony?
romaine lettuce
Okay.
lately.
With any protein?
Yeah, a lot of
I'm
protein
allergic to
there.
that.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I guess we're just stick with the chicken teriyaki roll.
That sounds good.
With romaine on the top.
Wow.
I can eat, white rice is good. I like
Yeah.
rice, brown rice.
How long you been doing cooking?
Sushi chef, going on 6 years.
Something you just said, let me try, or
You know what? I actually went to school for accounting.
oh,
And I was passing by the skin of my teeth. I didn't like it. It's kind of like, I'm Asian, so it's like that go-to. Oh, be an accountant or a nurse. So
I didn't even know you were Asian.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Stupid.
yeah. And I remember just waking up one day. I'm like, I'm going to be a sushi chef. So I went to one of those. You see, like those 2-month classes, the cheesy ones where you go to school and you just learn the basics.
Okay.
But you actually learn everything at a restaurant.
oh wow.
Yeah, you learn how to cook the rice, cut the
I just like
fish.
those knives.
Yeah.
I don't know
suck
what it
at
is about
cooking rice.
sharp
I mean,
knives.
Yeah.
cooking rice.
Huh?
I can't cook rice for the life of me.
You don't just let it boil. Put
Like
the top
literally,
on
I
it.
can't cook white rice. I can cook.
That's the easiest rice
Do
to
you
cook.
do
Shelly.
you use a rice cooker or do you
no,
go in the pot?
I use a pot. Either it's too moist or it's too hard.
Okay, this is the trick. So so rice, any type of rice. Before you start cooking it, remember how much, measure it out. Like if you're gonna do 2 cups of rice, you're gonna do 2 cups of water. Okay, so wash the rice, right? Wash it till it's clear, and then you put it in a strainer and let it rest for about 20 minutes. And you do this because the rice can absorb the water evenly. So this is the rice, right? The rice grain. Wash it, let it rest, and so it's going to absorb. If you don't allow the rice to absorb, it's going to cook differently. Like brown rice and white rice is different.
Got it.
Yeah. So brown rice, if you want a little bit softer, you're going to let it absorb and just let it absorb, and you're going to put a little bit more water.
This is after you wash it.
Yeah. So you wash it. Yeah, wash it, and then you put it in the strainer. And then you just let it rest for 20 minutes.
in the strainer.
Yeah, let it rest. And then when you put it in the pot to cook, remember, so it's 2 cups rice, 2 cups water.
On the stove.
Yeah, on the stove.
Got
I
it.
use a rice
I'm
cooker.
gonna try that.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what's funny? I
definitely
have
use
a
it.
rice cooker, but
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never used. I don't even know how to use the freaking thing. I got it. It was like
I
on sale.
didn't even know.
Where'd you get it at?
I think I got it at Macy's.
Okay. You don't have the directions on it?
Probably not.
So that's no. So that's the
She's
trick.
allergic to
She's
directions.
allergic
Yeah,
to
she's
no directions, girl. So, but I mean, there should be like an on button, and if there's like different settings for white rice, brown rice, soup.
Right.
So yeah, you just.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I just go to
See,
Trader Joe's and buy.
I
it
never had to
frozen.
do any of that. You just measure and you sit there and you watch the cook. You cook and stir, cook and stir.
Cook
That's
and
what
stir
I-
what? What are you stirring?
Well, the rice.
No. Leave the rice
Yeah, you're not
alone.
supposed to stir the rice.
Trust me.
Well, what kind of rice are you making? So I'm talking about
White rice. When I do white rice.
Are you like? Are you serving it with salt?
What's it, Manhattan? What's it
So
called?
what?
What's the name of it? Manhattan rice or?
Oh, okay. So you get. I know what brand you're
Yeah,
talking
you're
about.
talking about-
I'm
yeah.
talking about like Japanese rice,
I
like the tamanishiki, like good
See,
rice.
I can't even say that.
Remember, like $30. Like
how do you say it?
Tamanishiki. That's a really good. Tamanishiki.
Tamanishiki.
Yeah, it's a good Japanese short grain white rice. There's different types too. You got the cow roast, long grain, short grain, medium grain. So it depends on what you're eating it with.
See, I need you there. Now, have you been to Japan?
I was. I was actually there on a pilgrimage a couple months ago.
Oh, what'd you do?
So I believe in it's called Mahikari no Waza, and what we it sounds fine. I never really talk about this.
Yes.
But it's like it's hearing, cleansing your spirit with
Okay.
a divine light.
Oh,
So like through life, we know there's a lot of negativity, and it just
Yes.
attaches itself to us like gum.
Okay.
So what you need to do every once in a while is just do that cleansing. So you cleanse.
so do you go somewhere? Do you just meditate, or going there is the cleansing?
Okay, so it's called the main shrine. There's a shrine here in LA that I haven't been to yet, and there's a shrine in Santa Ana because I live in Orange County.
Okay.
And you go and they actually do a prayer where they meditate over you, and then just kind of like cleansing, getting rid of that negative energy or spirits that attach themselves to you.
Wow.
And then in Japan's a main shrine with where it all began, and they had their 60th anniversary, which is huge.
And how long were you there?
I was there for 2 weeks.
Just doing that?
Well, the first 8 days visiting the shrines and
yeah.
all the people, and then after that I went to Shinjuku, where it's a little bit more party.
Do you speak the language?
No, I don't.
Wow.
No, I
So do you speak through your phone? Because I know that you put everything on your phone now, and then
You know what? Yeah.
it's pretty dope. I seen
Yeah.
somebody do that, and I thought they were talking to me, but they talked to somebody else.
Yeah.
And they had it on speakerphone.
Yeah, with technology, you can just kind of say something.
Yeah.
And actually just show them the phone because you don't want to say it wrong and murder the language.
Oh.
But over there, they're so hospitable with tourists.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very hospitable.
Yeah, as a comic, I flew because I went to go do South Korea. Was it North Korea?
I think.
Where's the good part?
I think you went to the south.
South.
I don't know.
Okay,
anything.
but you got to go to Japan
story.
from Japan
Okay.
to South Korea. So you fly from LA to Hawaii, to well, that's the way on the way back.
Okay.
But to there, they flew me straight to Japan, which was the longest flight in the world. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Okay.
I never experienced, like, I don't have claustrophobia but I never been on the plane. It was 22 hours.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time. I was like, God.
From Korea to Japan?
Well, from from the United States to Japan.
Yeah, you had that stopover.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But on the way back, they went. So we went from here to Japan to South Korea to Hawaii back here.
That's a long.
Yeah, but I mean, it was over 2 weeks period. I had a great time. Didn't eat anything there. I didn't know what to eat.
Oh, yeah, you don't like sushi?
No,
There's a lot of cooked fish, boiled fish.
didn't want to
baked
take that chance. I don't.
they want
I'm
rice?
not allergic to anything, but I'm very picky.
fish. Okay.
Like super picky, and if I don't recognize it,
But you couldn't just eat plain rice?
no, it's not that I couldn't do it. I just didn't do it.
Oh.
It wasn't in a can.
You had to have, there's no way you went days, weeks
Like
without
they had a
eating anything.
McDonald's
yeah,
there.
I was going to say McDonald's.
They had a McDonald's
what you
there,
ate.
but they served.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I was going to say it wasn't in the can. I didn't eat it. So, do you do parties? What do you do?
Yeah, so less than 2% of sushi chefs are female. So it's
Oh,
very,
wow.
very it's this old beliefs and tradition that women's hands are too hot to handle fish.
Too hot?
Yeah, like our hands are too hot.
Temperature hot?
Yes.
Let me hear.
It's not hot. Yeah, it's
I would
You're
think we're always
cold.
Mine are
Right,
cold,
we're always
yeah.
cold,
Yours?
right.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
there's
you're hot. No.
Yeah, just our hands are too hot. Yeah, that. And then they also say because of our menstrual cycle, like we can't taste the delicate fish or the salt in the fish. So it's all yeah, that's old school shit, right?
Yeah.
So it was very difficult for me to get hired at any of the restaurants that I wanted to do. And I remember my sensei told me when I first started the class, he's like, "Oh, you're gonna work." He wasn't trying to be mean.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's listening to this, he's like, "You're gonna be working, in a supermarket making rolls." Kind of like before you invest your money, just know you're going to be working in a market. So, yeah, and I just remember like, yeah, right. Anyway, so yeah, He was right. It was difficult because a lot of the restaurants don't want to hire
So when you
women.
go there and you would see that they're hiring, they would just be like, no.
Yeah, do you want to be a hostess? Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
Not even like a trial day, nothing.
Nothing.
So I ended up actually I did get hired in Laguna Beach. She was a female owner, worked there for a while, just learned the basics. And then I started my own thing called Sushi Art. And I was at a farmer's market selling rolls and sauces. And actually, one of my girlfriends was like, "Hey, you should think outside the box. You should do naked sushi." And that's how I became popular, and that's how my business really started.
You were a naked sushi?
No, not me.
Oh,
Not
She
me.
wasn't naked. She was putting it on. the
oh!
people.
I was
yeah.
finna show the
I've
picture.
been to parties and I've seen that. I would be scared to do that. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't think I could lay still for 2 hours. It's about 2.5 hours.
I could lay still, but
What do you mean lay still?
Okay, so I
Am I
have
missing
there's a
something?
naked
Yes.
person laying on a table with
Naked,
sushi
yes.
covering them. And you get to take it off their nipple.
yes, but,
Shut up.
But yes,
You
but
never
it's
seen
all
that?
classy. That's all very true. It's like we have all the private areas are covered.
No.
Yes, they are.
No.
It's I don't do
Even
like a
the
bikini.
hoo-ha?
Yes, yes.
Well, it has to be.
That's what
You
Shelly
want those
goes.
juices on there.
Okay, so
It's unsanitary.
Right.
depending on what kind of role I want.
Oh my gosh.
So somebody said that you should do it,
No,
or
no,
you
no.
should be the person.
No.
that,
So I was selling farmers market.
Got it.
Like I was doing ladies luncheons.
Got it.
And my girlfriend's like, you should think outside the box.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be back in the restaurant, but like I said, it was impossible.
Yeah.
So that's when I started adding naked sushi. So I would hire models, and I'd have a staff of girls, and I used to hire all women at first.
You think?
Well, I mean,
no dude
no,
there.
because I was
What
kinda-
sushi is that down there?
No, I do have male and female models
No
now.
way.
I
I've
do.
seen
I
that
swear to
before.
God, yeah.
seen that.
But when I first started, I just hire all female staff because I really wanted to embrace, just females working.
What body size?
Okay.
Fit, obviously.
Let me do
Okay,
this.
so you know what I've had? So I've had the girls that are super, super thin, and I've had the more voluptuous girls. I gotta tell you, it's easier on the thin girls
Yeah.
because it's like
Oh, really?
flat.
Right.
Yeah, it's that flat. And
It's easier to place the sushi
yeah,
on the
I don't know how
body.
to say that because over here, a little difficult. It's rolling off.
Right.
Yeah.
Put
So
in a cleavage.
We got one under the titty. I want that one.
yeah.
All right, so you've done both,
I've done both. And
but the slimmer girls are easier because they're
yeah, and sometimes like it depends on the event, and I allow actually my clients to choose. I give them like who they
So
want.
if I wanted to have a sushi party, is that what it is?
Yeah, my company is called Sushi Art.
Sushi art.
Sushi spelled with an E.
Can I pick the
Model?
the models?
I see like who we have, and I'm like, do you want a brunette or a blonde? And that's how that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is dope. I never. Yeah, you go walk past that camera right there. Yeah, you come in and have a seat. Shut up. He does this all the time.
Hey Tim.
So, how much is that? Or how many people are there that you put the food on? Is it just one model?
Okay,
or?
so I don't do one. We do two. It's
Two
always
models.
two. It's just better. They're laying head to head. I'll have two females or a female and a male model. So there's something for women too.
And how long did they have to lay there?
About 2.5 hours. Yeah.
That's the easiest job. You're just
What if
laying
they
there and you're getting
sneeze?
paid.
Girl, no, this is the thing though. This is the thing. When you're laying, you have to stay still because there's sushi on you. So you can't see people coming at you. So you're just kind of like that. So you have to lay still. And then people are trying to talk to you, a lot of pictures.
But you can't talk, right?
They can talk, but you just can't really move your head
Got it.
around too
I
much.
couldn't do it
You
because I
don't
talk
wanna
about
laugh,
I'm like this. Like,
giggle,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
do it.
move your hair,
Right.
Yeah.
Shelly.
I've had girls, so I have to really, when we have the models, a lot of girls really want the pictures because they think it's so fun with the sushi. It's fun, right? So they're like, and I know this, I've had girls come, lay a model for me, and they would get so tense and so stiff. They're like this. And then when someone comes to get sushi, they do that. They tense up.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
really have to get a girl that's comfortable with,
Or it's done it before.
yeah, it's done it before. They're just comfortable being,
Maybe
just-
they're nervous. They might like try to grope them or something.
Does it pay well?
No. We have so there's a lot of signs that say please don't touch the women. You can't
Well, I
use
gotta
your
get
hands.
the food.
But I'm sure
No,
there's
you
a
use
bit of drunk
chopsticks.
person.
No, I
You
don't
know
know.
what? So
I don't know
no,
how
no.
to use a chopstick.
He's just
Okay,
wants to use his mouth.
I'll send
Just
a-
don't pay attention.
The crazy thing is, women actually get more crazier than the dudes.
Oh, really?
The guys actually seem a little bit more respectful because they're like, oh shit, my girlfriend's watching. And
Oh.
I always do co-ed parties. We don't do bachelor parties. We don't do card games. So it's co-ed. The women are the ones that get crazy.
Okay.
I've seen women go down and get their mother. I'm like, oh, excuse me, ma'am. No,
Right.
miss, no. They're the ones that get crazy.
Okay, so I don't know how to use chopsticks. So how am I supposed to get the food?
Okay, so
I mean, I don't know. Just chopsticks.
you know what? I used to have like the little serving tongs, chopsticks. I guess you. I don't know. I don't.
I have to ask somebody to get it.
You
for me.
help you, or maybe you try to do it yourself.
Look, I'm a pinch just a little. My hands are cold.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. We just don't want we just don't want people touching their bodies.
But they kind of know if you're doing that. They kind of know that's.
Yeah, I've
that's a
seen
chance.
I've seen some people kind of just pick it up with their fingers. Or not. They're being respectful. I just don't want anybody touching the girls
Right.
and the models.
But so again, you've never had like a drunk person.
Oh, girl,
maybe-
yes. So this is the thing. So every time we do an event, we always have the times anywhere from six to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Anything past, actually 6 to 8:30. Anything past 8:39, that's when people are starting to get drunk.
Right.
They start to like hover, and they're just trying to talk to the girls, and they're like sloppy. So I know the times.
Okay.
You know.
Hey,
yeah.
baby, you want to
Yeah.
get up, don't you? No.
Yeah, they're talking. They're, do you want a drink? Trying to like pour drinks down.
So,
girl's
so the
throat.
young
I'm like,
ladies
oh my
lay on
God.
the how far?
Young ladies and young men.
Young men.
Yes.
So from the neck to where are the sushi? All the way down to the feet.
You know what? I leave the legs alone
Oh,
so
okay.
that so they always cross their legs. So I kind of let them move, and I don't put anything on their arms so they can shift if they need to. And then we also have, kind of plates around their body, but it just depends. Yeah.
I can't believe you've never seen it. I'm gonna see
No.
if I can Google a picture.
you're-
maybe.
yeah.
See if you can pull up a picture, Nick. I'd love to see what that.
Oh,
looks
and then
like.
maybe you want to pull up mine.
Pull up
because
hers.
because mine's a little more
I've already pulled up
tastefully done.
hers.
Some of the companies they'll put it right on the skin, and you got some nasty pictures.
Tell our fans where they can. Go.
Oh, so on let's see. So my Instagram is Jenny Sushi, spelled with an E instead of an I.
Jenny Sushi, spelled with an E instead of a.
Yeah, because I'm a female girl. Sushi.
So just
Yeah.
so you didn't have an idea
Yeah.
of what it's. Well, this
I don't have my glasses
this is
on.
different than hers because these girls are literally naked.
Yeah, see, that's not.
I want
Okay,
them to
so-
be naked.
What do they call it? Now, do your girls wear bra tops or like
Oh
bikini
no,
tops?
no. So other girls are completely naked, but like I said, we cover them. So I've got like the
Oh,
let me see.
pasties.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
got it,
yeah,
got
if
it,
you
got
pull
it.
mine up
So
and-
if someone took it off the nipple, her pasty would be.
Oh no. So okay. So I'm sorry. So pasties, and then we have bamboo leaves.
Oh,
That are
okay,
covering,
okay.
and then I
Oh,
actually
yeah.
attach
See right
like
there.
flowers that are
Okay.
just covering.
Oh,
the
like
breast
that. Oh,
area.
like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I didn't
then-
even notice that bottom part.
Yeah, and then
I did.
also the bottoms. So they'll have bottoms, and then we tape and we cut the sides off, so it looks like they're So all you see is skin and just
Right.
sushi.
So
on the
so
bottom.
this
Okay.
been working very well,
Yes.
but you still want to get into the restaurants.
You know what? No,
Not so much?
to have a brick and mortar. No, I don't want to
No.
be married to anything like that. I
Okay.
think just the way everything is now, pop-ups work. People like different locations.
What about a food truck?
A food truck.
Put the girls in the food
No, no,
truck.
no. Right.
Shut up, silly. I'm thinking outside the
very
box.
successful in
I'm
her
thinking
business.
about outside the box. So if we had a sushi party, you would have 2 girls for us, and they would just lay out there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because that's about how long it takes to get the food off, or as
Well, yeah, because it's like kind of like the cocktail hour. People are sipping their sake-tinis. They look. They have some food. They
they're
take a
what?
lot of pic.
Sake-tinis.
Sake-tinis. Sake goes with sushi. Have you had sake before? Oh, you don't eat sushi. So sake is kind of like vodka, I guess. But
He doesn't drink alcohol either. He's a
good.
boring
well, I'm
party.
not allergic to anything.
I'm not allergic to vodka,
These are catch on fire.
but I am allergic to beer.
Thank you, Jim.
it's the
Oh,
wheat,
so,
maybe.
this.
is.
Now, who is this? This is you.
Is that me? Oh, okay, yeah. So that's
you?
Yeah. So I don't allow people to eat off my body. That's just me modeling the
Oh, I was
sushi.
about to say, yeah. That's
Yeah, because you
like,
can see that sushi's
the
bare
happy
onto my
place.
skin. Yeah. So no. So at an actual event, there is bamboo leaves on the girl. So
That's
yeah.
a great picture.
Let's see. Let me see if you can.
they
find
would
it.
love to post see
That is-
that.
Is there a video?
How do I make it? I don't know.
Here,
I was just showing KD right now. We will be posting the picture soon.
Okay,
Everybody
that's
go to-
like, yeah.
Jenny Sushi.
Yeah.
Wow,
On
Oh, how do I
Instagram.
pull up your Instagram?
Whose? Ours or his?
Okay, so actually, there's a video you can see.
Uh,
so here's
Jenny,
another one.
you
Here's
are
another one.
killing.
There's another one. There you go. We had 4 models at that
And
one.
that's which one's you?
So I'm the girl putting the chef.
yeah.
So that's
Oh, you have the
That's
an actual
working
event.
face. That's your working face.
yeah,
'cause
the
you were
serious
like,
sushi
serious.
lady. Yeah.
And the young lady next to you?
A model. Oh, and the girl. So the girl modeling. Well, that's her sister that ended up helping with the event. So I had like 2 sushi bars, and then I had 4 models. So we made like a naked sushi island.
And do the people? I would assume they would let you know what particular items they want on the
Yeah,
young,
so
or
we
they
c-
give you free range.
Oh no, yeah, we custom create the menu beforehand.
Oh, yeah. That picture of you is
angry looking. Oh, the other one.
No, the other one.
Yeah, that's with a lot of
Jenny, you was-
Jameson shots. So I can relax.
Someone's asking, I don't know if this is appropriate or not, but do the models have to be completely shaved?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Yeah, because you don't want to see especially with pictures like hairs.
Oh!
Hair, yeah. Even the male models have to be shaved.
You
to
think?
shaved chest, shave everything. Again, the
Oh,
And no
yeah,
taco
that
meat
actually,
right there.
yeah.
You got a little curly little taco meat
Yeah,
right
that
there.
is nasty.
That's not a good look.
yeah, it's not a good
I wasn't
look.
even thinking about that.
That's
Go
not a
down with
good look.
your little prongs and you
Blech.
come up with a little piece of, there's hair here, Jenny. It's a little long too. That's not sushi.
That's gross.
God, that is dope though. And so do you model or no?
No.
You should.
I do that was the pictures that I did for my Instagram.
Wait a minute, time out. Yes, you model.
You're my
Oh,
friend.
I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I
did
just did.
Playboy.
I
That's
totally
what I
forgot. I
saw.
keep forgetting that.
You did Playboy?
I did Playboy. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
When?
She said I don't model. Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot I did Playboy.
But see, I don't feel like that's modeling.
That is model.
Well, what
Okay, I
is
guess
it?
it is modeling. Yeah, I guess for
Were
that.
you a
but,
centerfold?
No, but I'm not like a model. You know what I mean? I don't live my
I mean,
life as a
nowadays
model.
models is so different
Yeah.
than what it
Jenny,
was.
were you a centerfold?
No, I'm actually I'm 8 pages within the magazine. Yeah.
Wow.
That's right there.
Yeah.
And what did they
you
talk
nervous?
about what you do? Or
Oh yeah, girl, I was Jameson. No. So we did the pictures and
You should have brought the magazine.
no, it's coming out in January.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should autograph it and send it to us.
yeah,
to him, not to
or
me.
come
Yeah, I'll
back.
send it. Yeah, I'll come back.
Yeah,
Nick's all ears.
you are. The picture's fire. I'm just.
Yeah. God, I always forget that. It's because there's so much on my plate that I forgot. Oh yeah, I did.
Now, did you
Now-
do any pictures with sushi around you?
For Playboy, no, I didn't.
Okay.
And how did they reach out to you, or what
that's-
was the reason?
That is so funny. So I met the photographer. His name is Arthur St. John. He does
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the covers for Maxim, Playboy, and FHM.
Mm-hmm.
So I met him. I was actually doing sushi for a photo shoot that he was doing for a cover for Malika Hack.
Okay.
And I was providing all the food, and he's like, "Oh my God, your food's so good, whatever." And then we became Instagram friends. And then I had went to, I forgot, it was a Lomachenko fight. It's a Staples Center. And I was walking down. I had floor seats. So I was posting the pictures, and he was posting it. I'm like, "Hey, I'm here too, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, I saw you." He's like, "I thought you were somebody, like somebody." And I'm like, "Oh, no." And he's like, "Hey," he's like, "Would you be interested in getting into one of the magazines?" I was like, "Yeah, whatever." And then, so I started. It's called the Jenny Sushi Show. It's a show on Roku TV. And I'm like, oh shit, you know what? I should go on Playboy. This will probably help the show. So anyways, we started talking about it again. He's like, yeah. So we're looking for somebody for January. So yeah, so that's how I got into that. It's not the cover, but it's still 8 pages in there. And they do a little interview.
That's so good.
Yeah, girl, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. and
So
I'm all
8
about naked.
pages of different pictures of you.
Yeah, 8 pages. So we did like a whole day of photo shoots, and then I guess I picked the pictures, and then we just go through it, and then he sent them out, and then I don't know which Playboy accepted. I think it was either Sweden or South Africa. There's a couple. There's 3 of them that they pick who they like.
And they.
Yeah. So that worked out.
Do your parents see the pictures? Or?
You know what? My mom, yeah, she's seen me like that, and she's actually she came to my very, very first naked sushi event. We're all standing there, and she was the first person to get sushi off of a female model right in the crotch area. So I'm like, you know what? My mom's cool with it, then I can do anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
do
So
it all.
that really matters. So she's cool.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, no siblings?
Yeah, I have a younger brother and younger sister.
Now, have they been to your events? They like it?
No. Oh wait, my brother's seen pictures. No, they haven't.
Sis is out here doing it. Jenny, so how do people get in touch with? They want to have you do their party or do a party, or what do they do?
So on my Instagram, my social media, all of that is the same. It's Jenny Sushi. Sushi spelled with an E instead of an I.
With an E
Instead of an I.
instead of an I.
So she.
And the picture is,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I'm going to just leave it alone because I'll probably get in trouble.
I want people to be able to pick up the Playboy. So where can they get that at? That's a digital version, right?
You said
it's a
January, though.
It's
right?
digital and also limited print. I'm not sure how they do that. I got to ask the photographer.
But they might release it like mid-December to end of December. Usually they.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
I'll know more.
Now, would you do it again?
Playboy?
Yeah. Or any magazine?
It depends on what it is. I wouldn't do what's the one where they have their legs open? I wouldn't do that.
Oh, there's oh my
No, I
gosh!
do like
there's a magazine out there. I was like, oh, what is this Penthouse? I'm like, oh, maybe it's like Playboy. I don't really look at Playboy, so I'm
Yeah.
like, I was traumatized. They're like sticking fingers up their.
Oh no!
I was like, oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah. So
I was like, I
like
can't. I was like, oh my god.
I think that was
Yeah,
my magazine.
no.
I freaked out.
Yeah, nothing like that. I would do Playboy. I would do Maxim, FHN.
Oh yeah,
something
Maxim's
like that.
cool.
Yeah,
Now,
something like that.
now, looking at how you were saying that it's hard for a woman to work at a restaurant, it's still that way now, or has it loosened up any since you started
I don't know.
No.
I haven't actually put an application out
to see it? Yeah.
But I do notice at where I went to school, my sensei, there's more females in the classes. But
And what would you tell a young lady that's listening to the show that's like, no, I can get through that, or would you just say, just keep an open mind? As far as just
being a sushi chef,
if you didn't get that particular job, to always
just keep pushing. I mean,
pushing.
time is changing. You can't listen to the negativity.
wow.
I mean, yeah.
God, I didn't know. I just thought anybody.
I
could
have
do
a
sushi.
quick question. Do people refer to all sushi chefs as sensei?
Oh, okay. So sensei is, I guess, a master, someone that teaches you something. Because you also have sensei when you learn like
So I'm like a sensei.
jujitsu. Or,
I'm
yeah,
like a
you would be like a sensei, somebody that's been in.
Taught you how to do radio.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
So
you
from
didn't.
this point on,
What are you talking about?
from this point on, you address me Sensei Speedy.
Sensei Speedy.
If anyone's getting the sensei name, that would be Claudia. Sorry. I started off on her
Well,
show.
I started calling.
Well, then you're her
Back
sensei.
to me again. Okay,
It's
explain
like
again.
teacher,
So a
sensei,
teacher, sensei.
sir, yeah, like that.
But you
Respect.
do address them in that way, like
Yeah,
sensei.
yeah,
Okay.
sensei.
Now, would you be one? Only if you start teaching.
I'm so like Americanized.
Okay.
I like if I was, I had girls that worked with me. They didn't call me sensei. No, I don't.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah, no.
Just break it on the head, Jim.
I'm gonna have to roll with sensei.
Sensei.
I like sensei. It sounds
Marie said Speedy is a Ben's gay.
that was funny, but don't make any more jokes.
All right, so another question. So, what dish got you into sushi?
What dish got me into sushi? God, I don't.
Was it a dish you had that would
Like
just
a
make
dish.
you
No,
want to
you
take
know
it?
what? You know what actually got me? I loved eating sushi. I love food, but I always, when I went to restaurants, I always see like the sushi chef there making, behind the bar, and they're always like rock stars. Everybody's buying them drinks. They look so cool, and I'm like, I want to do that.
Oh,
I love food. I've always been a huge foodie.
you?
Always been a huge foodie. I'm still a huge foodie.
No
I
way.
The crazy thing is, when I make sushi, I don't even eat my own sushi. I'd rather still go to a restaurant
Okay.
and have somebody else's creations.
Now, do you catch yourself critiquing, going, "Oh, that don't taste right"?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah. But then there's all these different types because you can go to a very Americanized place where they do all the fusion rolls, or you can go the old school Japanese where they do the edome style, where it's just the fish and the rice. But I like all types of sushi.
I have a question. So sorry.
I mean,
so
No, go ahead.
sushi rolls, actually.
I mean, this has to do with sushi per se, but do the models charge a lot for being a sushi model? Like, are they expensive?
Because it's
too?
2 hours.
Oh, I used to so I like to be frugal with my money. So I used to, when I first started doing it, I would ask my friends to do it.
Right.
Or my girl, do you know anybody that look? So I used to do that, and then you would find they weren't as like professional.
Right.
Oh,
But if you go,
And they would do it for free?
not do it for free, they kind of like do for like a couple $100. But if you go to a real model, there's someone that knows, like I call it mannequin modeling. Because
Right.
besides
Right.
the naked sushi, I also have mannequin models that will kind of stand still throughout the event and they hold a position. So I'm really embracing living art. But a girl that's a professional, she lays on the table, she knows how to lay, and they come on time, they come ready. Their bodies are fit.
But I'm gonna say about 1,000,
Oh no, not that much. You can
500
around there.
And it's like 2.5
for 2 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Right.
Pretty good money.
Yeah, it's really good money.
Yeah, you can book about 2 or 3 of those a day if you don't mind laying that long.
There's not that many companies that do it.
Oh,
And then plus, I want to say there's other companies that do it, but they do more of like the bachelor party and the card games. I stick with the co-ed. I won't do the bachelor party unless it's a, like I said, co-ed. I like to keep it classy.
and the dudes are expensive as well.
Yeah, some of them are. I mean, because if I had a woman client and she had a all white party where everybody was dressed in white, and she wanted the male and female. So to find a dude that's like tall and what she wanted with a 6-pack, that was a little difficult to find too.
Well,
In LA? No,
I got a 6-pack. It's in there somewhere. I mean, surrounded by ice.
No.
Lots of room to roam.
Yeah,
You
just
have a lot of sushi on you, but hand rolls on you.
Oh, he's got a lot of rolls on him.
Hey, watch it. Sensei, when you speak to me, sensei.
Bensei. Bensei.
Another quick question. So for someone who doesn't have any experience in the sushi world and they want to try a dish for the first time, what dish would you suggest?
Okay, so if they haven't had like raw fish, I would try like a what is it, shrimp tempura roll, because everything in there is cooked. A California roll.
What's in the California roll?
So it's
Tuna?
cucumber, avocado, and crab. No, it's good. It's like the
Lost me
base
at
for all the
cucumber.
rolls.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to cucumbers.
Okay, shrimp. Oh, you are?
Right, but you know what's weird?
You know,
I'm not
time out. Shelly, I can't let you slide with this.
Are you
I
allergic
know.
to avocado too, right?
I am, but
avocado
I-
and
Yeah,
cucumber.
You know what's weird
Cucumber
though?
is so
I'm not
harmless.
allergic to
What?
pickles, and pickles are cucumbers
Shelley,
like
Pickled
distilled or
in
something.
vinegar.
Cucumber is 98% water.
There's some
I'm allergic to
innocent,
cucumbers.
Shelley.
I just want you to
I don't
think
know.
about that.
It's
I
Okay?
can't
water.
Help it. Obviously it's not.
She's
just
having a
water.
chicken teriyaki roll.
Right.
I think she's allergic to the teriyaki.
Oh no, I can have teriyaki.
And it can't
but
look
I-
like a
Yeah.
chicken. You have to debone it. This is fantastic. I learned a lot today. I didn't know that you did. So you still have the girls. You still.
I still do.
Any bad experiences doing the sushi body experience?
Oh my god.
Come on.
A
give
lot,
us-
a lot, a lot. There was
lot,
okay. How about this? This is okay. One time, a couple years ago, I had did a Christmas charity event, right? And I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the weather or what. The model, maybe she wasn't eating, so she could be thin. But we also had somebody painting their bodies before, so she painted the body, and then she fainted. Fainted right in front of everybody, and then her friend called the ambulance. So the ambulance came. Instead of going through the back door to get her, they went right through the restaurant with the gurney and everything. And
That's a
rolled
bad
out.
look.
Yeah, that was like, oh my god.
naked.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, with the robe. I know. I was like, oh my god, there's her vagina.
I need the rope. I need it.
Yeah, so that was a bad one.
And I like how you pronounce
Oh, and another
ambulance.
ambulance.
See, I say ambulance.
Ambulance.
I'll run it all together.
The
You go to ambulance.
The ambulance come and get the model. But
Now, are you dating, single?
I am not single. It's kind of a little complicated, but
So how did he feel about you doing Playboy?
they're cool with it.
Really?
Yeah.
My husband's not jealous. but
I'd
I
have
feel
been
like
right
that-
at
I
the
don't think
shoot.
he
I'd have
would.
been helping the cameraman. Let me put this bulb in the right place for you, dog.
Hey, hand me them chopsticks.
Everyone looking at you.
Man, come on. That's big. That's what the best part about the boyfriend. Now, if she don't, you can't come, huh? No, I'm coming.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I wasn't tripping. Yeah, because then you can't argue with me after that.
Yeah.
I'm like, didn't I just come for your photo shoot?
So complicated, but
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah, together.
is he a chef as well?
No. He's a longshoreman.
Oh, he gone.
What do you mean gone?
He's always gone. Don't they always?
Yeah.
I watched that show where they go get the.
No, that's he's not a fisherman. He's a longshoreman. He works in the San Pedro.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah. Containers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you thought he was Long John Silver. You thought-
Yeah, I thought you were out there in the ocean for 9 months getting them crab. He come back and cut them up.
That's hilarious. She's no, he just ties the boats up on when they come in the dock.
Park here. That's it.
That's hilarious.
I love Speedy's sense of humor. He's a hilarious guy.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like,
So, do you cook anything else? Are you like a great cook?
Filipino food.
What's Filipino?
Yeah, what is Filipino food?
Filipino
Educate
food.
us.
You know what a Filipino is.
Not at all.
A
Educate
person.
us.
Got it. I know that part. But do
Yeah,
they-
so Filipino food like chicken adobo, pancit, egg rolls,
So,
sinigang,
you know I'm
adobo.
picky. I'm coming over to your house to eat.
Okay.
What is your go-to meal for me?
You know what's easy for everybody is chicken adobo.
I don't
We have
do,
pork
I don't
adobo
do
too.
chicken anymore.
So do you like
no meat.
pork?
Oh, you know me.
Oh
Forgot
no!
about that, right.
She said,
Oh Jesus! Let's see, because let me.
you gotta dig in the box, get something really
Do you? Oh, you like fish, right? So maybe I'd make
Cooked
like cooked fish.
salmon.
Yeah. So maybe I'd make you like a soup, like a sinigang with fish.
a sinigang.
Sinigang with it's like do you like sour, like a tamar? It's
I wouldn't know until I try it, but
yeah.
probably
so soup
not.
and
He's
rice.
picky.
Like she's allergic to everything. I'm picky to everything.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, I'm cool. If it don't look like to me, I'd be like, you
Okay.
got chips. It'd be me.
Rice and chips.
and see, I'm catching. It's pronounced what?
Which what? Oh, sinigang.
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 And that's a Filipino food.
Yeah, it's Filipino food. Oh, you know what? You'd like tinola, chicken tinola.
You don't eat meat.
So, you don't eat. You said you don't eat chicken. Oh shit. Okay.
yeah,
I
you
forgot.
can. I feel you.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Vegetable fried.
I'll just lay on the table.
I
Vegetable
love
stir-fry.
vegetable fried rice.
Yeah,
That's all you
vegetable
make.
fried rice. There you go. Or
Vegetable fried rice.
That's soft.
That's what I'm gonna make
That's
here.
an entry level right there. Yeah. Your food's over there in the corner. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And what do you like to eat? Go ahead, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from? Did they hang up?
Yo, it's L out of Houston.
What? Take
Hey,
that
Al.
L.
Hi.
Hello, Speedy. You got me confused, bro.
What happened?
You say you eat fish?
I like salmon yeah.
Then you eat meat.
Yeah, in theory, but not chicken and steak and all that shit.
So
Bro.
you're okay.
Yeah, I know.
Just can I live? You don't mind if I live?
I'm
do you?
gonna let you make it.
No,
Don't
but
it
can I
just sound-
can I lay on the table? Let me lay on the
Don't
table.
it just sound stupid?
Nah, we're not.
I don't eat meat, nigga. I just eat.
So you had to call
Cow.
in. You had to call in and say that.
Gravy, mashed potatoes, and cornbread. All you know, we ain't doing that.
From this point on, I need you to address me as sensei.
Sensei.
Okay.
What did you teach
Hey,
him?
Jenny, I do have a question for
Okay.
Jenny.
Yeah.
Hey, so pertaining to raw sushi, I know that there's lots of concerns when people are eating raw sushi about
It being raw.
whether having like worms or things
Ah,
like that. I mean, how do
okay.
you go about, making sure it's safe?
Okay, so each fish.
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, because I saw an article where this one guy was eating a bunch of sushi, and then when he went and did an X-ray, he was just like, he was eating so much, but his body was like, contaminated with worms. things like
Oh.
that.
Okay, yeah, so it depends on what fish you're talking about and where the fish lives in the ocean. So with like tuna, because it lives in like deep ocean, it's cold water. There's no worms or bacteria or viruses in that fish. And the sushi chef has to really know what they're working with. With salmon, because salmon travels a lot, it's in the lake, it's in rivers, it's in the ocean. They end up picking up a lot of worms and bacteria.
hell?
And you know what the thing is, that's okay though. It's natural, it's nature. But you just have to learn and know how to treat the fish. So with salmon, you're gonna salt it. It's called tatagio or beta gio. You'll salt it for about 20 minutes, and then you wash the salt off, and then you wrap it, and then you'll freeze it. Because it's here in America, it's law that we freeze the fish for about a week, and that will kill everything in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then
So tuna's probably going to be one of the safer ones.
Yes.
Without really knowing, is they know, the chefs know what they're doing when preparing it.
Yeah, and also you have to be really educated on where your fish is coming from. So yes, tuna is very, very safe. You can eat it raw. The problem is if you get like tuna at, say, like an Americanized market, like say if you wanted to make sushi yourself and you get it at an Americanized market, and if it touches like another fish, like salmon or another fish, it could get contaminated. So if you're going to make it at home, you want to know where the fish comes from, how it's been handled. But for a sushi chef, where we're restaurant, you get it at certain places where you, like I said, it's been
Where they
treated
know.
correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to separate your fish. Don't let them
I didn't know
touch.
that about the freezing thing.
It's the law here.
yeah,
Right?
I
It's
didn't
the
know
law
that.
because it kills everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's all
Thank,
I want to know.
thank you, Al. Now that you brought the show
All right.
down. What is my
How did
name?
he
Address
bring
me
the
as sensei.
show down?
Sensei.
I thought she said
Backstage.
assault the fish. Instead, she said salt the fish.
Yeah, salt. Like
I thought you said
salt.
assault, like beat the hell out of the fish, but you said salt the fish.
Yeah,
I get it.
It gets that.
Thank you for clarifying that for us, Tim.
Yeah.
I was a little. I didn't know what to think either. I was with you on that one.
Shout out to gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish. All right. So again, tell people how they can get in touch with you if they want to have your services.
Okay. For Naked Sushi,
Yes.
for the sushi art. So sushiart.com.
Sushi Art Dart. Very
Yeah,
simple.
it's really
And
easy.
then give your Instagram too.
Well, before you do that, I have a quick question for the fans. So, what if I wanted to throw a party, right? But I wanted to be the model.
What?
Oh, okay. So that's a private event, though, right?
Yeah.
That's not like we're going
Yeah,
to a
I'm
red
not coming to that.
carpet
Be
for
the
I
the.
think it's just him and his girl.
Yeah. Okay.
He my son.
No, that's a real question though. What if somebody wanted to do a party and they wanted to be the model? Do you
Oh,
do
and
that?
you wanted me? You'd hire me?
No, no,
No,
no.
they
He
wanted you
wants
to
be the
host it,
model.
and I wanted to be the model.
But it's his
And
party.
it's
his
a party
part.
for your friends. I guess we could do that. We just talk.
That'd be
and-
weird.
I wasn't sure if you had to screen the models or something before you hired
Well,
them.
if it's
your
if,
event.
yeah, if it's your own event and you're a
Okay.
guest, you can do whatever you want. But then, like I said, if we're doing a red carpet for like the Golden Globes, I don't know. If I
No, I'm trying to do
use
my
it.
own party. Yeah, I'm trying to do my own.
I have
that
Nick
could
laying
happen.
out.
That's weird.
Yeah.
We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Who you want to lay out with? Is the caller there? In 3, 2.
I think they hung up.
Oh, they hung up. Cool. Moving on.
Oh, what was your Instagram? You didn't do
Oh, I'm
Instagram.
sorry. So Instagram. So all my social media is Jenny Sushe, spelled with an E instead of an I.
So, well, how do you spell Jenny?
So JENNY, and
That's
then
how I would have spelled it.
yeah.
Some
so
people spell with an I.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
know, she's right. Some people do spell with an I.
I'm trying to help her out, not me.
And then sushi with
Can
an
you
E
hang
instead
with
of
us, or
an I.
you don't have to go, do you?
No, I don't have to go. This is fun.
Yeah, you're.
You know,
Thank
anything-
you, retired player,
Plus
for
we-
donating. I'm putting your name.
Oh,
here.
thank you for the donation. Maybe that's to help us out with a sushi model. Get our own sushi model right here. And my new name is Sensei.
Sensei.
In
Sensei
your
Speedy.
dreams, not.
You will refer
I will
to me
never
as Sensei
call you
Speedy.
Ever. I'll call you Speedy. Speedy.
And out. You ready to go? What's my name?
Speedy.
Sensei.
Sensei.
Sensei Speedy.
Sensei Speedy.
No.
It is Roll Out Live with Sensei Speedy and friends. We'll be right back. Don't move.
It's gonna be a real quick
Real quick break.
y'all.
Do not